Welcome to Ghost Prime Reviews. This is my look at Classics Hot Rod. This came out, I believe, 2009-ish. It's an old figure. And he's actually built off of a real car, although it didn't have a spoiler. And that's what I find very interesting about this one, is that it is basically an existing car.
Kinda.
He's got a lot of detail on him. Really cool figure. This thing was repainted to hell and back. There's a ton of different variations of this. A cartoon variation, a clear one, a ink eye one. This was the first one, though. And it just holds a special place. It is a very cool Transformer, and it's got a lot of really nice detail work. You see inside the window there. He has a rub sign, which is really cool. This is one I'm going to keep in my collection just forever, just because it's such a cool figure. And look, taillights. You don't get that nowadays. Taillights. Painted taillights. As an engine, he should have an Autobot logo there. But yeah, this thing is just super cool. Now, on the bottom here, you can see that is his weapon. And weapon storage here is a rocket booster, which is fantastic for Hot Rod. And he comes with this flame accessory. I should call him a Rodimus, because I believe that's what he was called in this. And the flame is a thing that was a part of that time. But it does fire, which is very cool. And it scales relatively well with modern figures.
Not exciting, bro.
Transformation on him is really, really simple.
Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of Decepticons. Transformers battle cry, robots in disguise.
There he is in robot mode. Let's take a look at him close up. Starting with that face. Now, it's not the best face mold, but it's okay. It actually has a very almost Cybertron, Transformers Cybertron look to him with the head crest. I never really was partial to how they made his mouth. But I think they were going for a Rodimus, an older sort of Hot Rod, as if he never became Prime. One of the things that's really cool is these pieces here slide in and out with the arms, and you pull them out. That's a cool little feature. His legs here, we got some yellow showing up and some silver, the orange. I like how these, which is the sticker detail on the original ones, are kind of stylized into a actual physical piece. Not the first time they did it, but I think this is really cool. Articulation is okay. He has thigh swivels at the knee. That's for part of transformation right there. But he can kick, and he can do a little bit to the side. But there's that double joint, which is annoying. No waist articulation, ball jointed shoulders. It does give him a little bit of almost like a butterfly. He has 90 at the elbow. No biceps, which, again, product of the time. One thing he does have that's really, really cool is he has, if I can get it in focus, this little extra piece here, which if I can get it out, there we go, is the saw from the movie. And I like how they included that right there under his fist. I think that's very, very cool. His head just rotates all the way around. That's really it. Now, for weapon storage, like I said, his weapon can be stored here. This is the same spot in the car, and you don't really need to take it off to transform it, which is really kind of a cool thing. And for the time, that was awesome. Now, his missile can fit in there just as before and goes like that. And then you could just stick that right in his hand, like so, and there he is, all armed up. This is still one of my absolutely favorite figures in my collection, something I will never get rid of. I do have a couple different versions of it, with one of those being the Matrix Glow version from the eHobby set that came out a couple years later, and the Sideburn repaint from the official Transformers Collectors Club in 2011. All that said, he doesn't hold a candle to his modern counterpart, and as far as accuracy to the show is concerned, it is not accurate at all. Very stylized. It was sort of a thing for the time to have that extreme stylization, but I think it really works for him. He is one I would like to get more versions of. I did have the anime colored version that came in the Battle in Space 2-pack with Cyclonus, but I gave that to a buddy of mine. Yeah, I absolutely dig this guy. I think he's a banger of a Transformer. Wonderful piece. Love it. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next review.